It looks like the air conditioners will be whirring throughout the week, too.
I do believe so.
Oh, boy. Well, thank you, Cliff. Still to come on News 8 at 5 o'clock, a look at how computers may reinvent the music industry. Computer programmer and rock star Todd Rundgren talks about the future of music and about the state of the industry today. Imagine buying a compact disc, slipping it into your computer, and enjoying a three-dimensional interactive experience, almost like going on a ride or living a daydream. According to Todd Rundgren, the technology is going to be available and be very popular within 5 years. Rundgren, who in addition to being a computer whiz has been called rock music's Renaissance man, was at the Vogue in Indianapolis last night for a sold-out concert.
Study hard, know the truth, be a scientist of love, choose a plan, bring them up, put them down, bring it on home, let you be a scientist of love.
This is just one side of Todd Rundgren, the musician.
It's important to me.
He's best remembered by most for 1973's Hello, It's Me, one of a small handful of hits. But Todd Rundgren has worn many hats over the years. He's produced dozens of records, is recognized as one of music video's pioneers, and is about to enter a new dimension.
At this point in time, I'm looking forward to exploring areas that are pretty much virgin territory.
I want to change the world. I want to make it well. How can I change the world when I can't change myself?
When Rundgren's not making music, he's dabbling with computers. This video was created by Todd on computers. He's also designed software. He's convinced that within 5 years, CD interactive or virtual reality will lead entertainment and music into a new frontier. Instead of listening to music, you'll experience it.
It's this merging of computers and television and sound into one sort of unified approach. I'm thinking more of creating sort of like a three-dimensional space that you can that you can be like sort of a fish in and float around and stay in it for as long as you want. Which could be a very short time if you're not enjoying yourself. Then again, it could be, a very long time, in which case people have to come and drag you out.
When I was a child, I thought as a child, I spoke as a child.
When this tour is over, Rundgren plans to finish writing an opera for the New York Shakespeare Festival. Then he'll put all of his energies into his computer projects.
Much more adventurous. It's much more of a frontier than music business, which has gotten very conservative over the past 30 years.
Rundgren the musician has always been adventurous and defied convention. His latest album, Second Wind, was recorded in front of a live audience. The previous effort, Nearly Human, was recorded live in the studio with no overdubs. Many of his earlier albums feature Todd Rundgren playing all the instruments. After 3 decades and more than 24 records, Rundgren is well respected but far from a superstar. He likes it that way.
I've never been jealous of anyone else's sort of popularity. I may be annoyed at having to look at them too much, But
and Rundgren's never been afraid to speak his mind on rock fashion.
But, it's just interesting to see the way the styles go. Like, there was a time where everyone looked like their mother.
Or on highly popular headbanging music.
All these heavy metal bands sound exactly the same, exactly. And most of them are really not even competent to play their instruments, or really don't really qualify as a band. They can start at the same time, more or less end at the same time. But when I hear that it takes them 6 months to make an album, I think, my God, what the kind of hell are they going through? Finally get, actually hearing what they're doing.
Todd Rundgren, one of a kind. He says it'll be 2 or 3 years before his next personal musical project. He says it will definitely involve computers. We'll have more news for you after this break.